Welcome to www.westsideautopros.com. Today's topic, ethanol fuel, understanding the hype. Ethanol fuel is becoming a popular alternative for standard fuel. As more people start to look towards green living, making the switch to ethanol seems like a good choice. What it is. Ethanol is a fuel that is created from renewable resources such as corn, sugarcane, and a few other crops. Any crop that is carbon-based can be used, making it easy to make regardless of the region you are living in. It is mixed with gasoline to power a gas-powered engine. Conversion kits. Conversion kits are available all over the internet. These kits will allow you to use ethanol fuel in any vehicle. They are difficult to install, but with some time and the right instructions, you can do this yourself. There are also companies that specialize in converting vehicles to alternative fuels as well if you decide to use a professional. Purchasing these kits will vary in price depending on the type of car you have, but generally run around $400. Some car models can be as low as $200, while others can be as high as $600. Finding ethanol fuel. Ethanol fuel requires different storage than standard fuel. Many stations that carry ethanol fuel will mix it at the station, which lowers the cost. For those stations that are smaller, though, this can create a problem. Trucking ethanol that is pre-mixed is expensive. Because of these considerations, ethanol fuel isn't something that is available everywhere. You can find station locations online. There are several websites devoted to mapping out the locations across the country. Advantages of ethanol. Ethanol is great for the environment, but it's also good for local communities. Since several crops can be used, using these crops for the production of ethanol fuel will help support local farmers, which can make a stronger community. Ethanol can be produced in America, lowering our independence on foreign oil suppliers. Ethanol is completely renewable, which means it won't strain our natural resources. It is also perfectly safe to use in any vehicle with simple modifications. Disadvantages of ethanol. While ethanol has many advantages, it has a few disadvantages as well. Producing ethanol is a costly process, and that cost is passed on to consumers. A gallon of E85 fuel will be more than a gallon of standard gasoline. Ethanol also burns at a higher rate than fuel, meaning less distance on a gallon as opposed to gasoline. Because ethanol is produced from crops, space is needed to cultivate the crops. Since most crops are used for human consumption, many farmers are reluctant to waste valuable space on a crop that won't nourish people. It is also less desirable because of the costs associated. Even though ethanol is renewable, the waste produced as a result of making ethanol is toxic. Research costs money, and there is still much research needed on how to use ethanol effectively on a regular basis. To find out more on topics like this, go to www.westsideautopros.com.